Looking back at the 2012 season, Rekkles was the next superstar AD carry, was just this ultra consistent, ultra high performing AD carry. Rekkles pops off at a tournament like IPL 5. He absolutely wrecks everybody.
Damage in there as well, and Ranger holding them up, there is Rekkles, and there goes Leona into the middle!
He was 14 or 15 years old. They just announced that LCS was coming in 2013, and he wasn't old enough to even join. For an entire 2013 season, one of the best AD carries on the continent was not legally allowed to play because of the age restriction.
My entire life I've been taught from my parents to be a very competitive person. It was always being like the best. Whatever it was I was doing, I wanted it to be like special.
So I distinctly remember him coming back into the league, picking up MVP after MVP, and Rekkles was just that guy that got Fnatic to the finish line. But a lot of it was just the consistency and the strength of performing when it matters, and that's something that has really defined Rekkles' career.
So I've been waiting for so long just to come here, and that's also why I think that I'm like really focused and was really motivated to perform here.
Good by Rekkles. We do see that's a double kill as he sidesteps the cocoon, looking for the triple. Rekkles has got a triple. He's looking for one shot. That's the quadra. He's looking for 5. Towers down the back line. Rekkles makes the penta. He gets it.
The big surprise to everybody in 2015 was Rekkles leaving Fnatic. He had built a name and an association with the brand of Fnatic. He had won an LCS title and then came second. Could he join the super team that beat him just a split before? 2015 spring is Rekkles' lowest point in his career. He joined a team that was supposed to win everything. As the spring split ended and Elements didn't make playoffs, Fnatic went on to win the split. They went to MSI, and Rekkles was sat at home in Europe watching the team he chose to leave make the biggest international splash the world had seen to date.
They are challenging the #1 team from Korea as Huni's taken down. The Nexus will fall, and it's 1-1 Fnatic.
And seeing the struggles that Elements had in spring, fan sentiment was screaming for Rekkles to rejoin Fnatic, and it was in summer 2015 that Rekkles did. It went so well for Fnatic, they were undefeated during the regular season.
Down, Rekkles vouches his way to a kill, and now a double for Huni, a double for Rekkles, and Fnatic will become the first team in LCS history to do it. The perfect split, 18-0.
It would be Origin versus Fnatic in the summer split final. It is the single best of 5 that our region has ever had.
For the first time in 3 months, 12 weeks, 6 patches, 1 team added 1 loss to Fnatic's roster, and it's Origin. Okay, Reignover comes down. Shield, come on, protect is huge. Rekkles is very aggressive. Down, Glitzerlance connects as well, and Rekkles plus that's a kill to Rekkles roster. That's a double. He's looking for more.
Kill.
That's a triple. He's looking for 4. That's the quadra. He will get it. The reset forward, looking for a pentakill. We're in Sweden. The Swedish gets a pentakill. Fnatic, they're going to finish it. They're going to kill the Nexus, and they're going to Worlds. They will represent Europe as the #1 seed.
When I think back to 2015 Worlds, I think back to something that has actually defined Rekkles' career. Rekkles is playing a lot of AD carry Kennen. He's one of the very few people on the planet to be doing it.
But the first kill does come through, grabbing him out. A big knock-up, and here comes Huni.
He's already got 1 on the board. It's a triple kill for Rekkles though. They're turning onto Kid and Kitties who are trying to run away. Quadra kill for Rekkles.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get the wins on the board, go out there and show them that I'm here to win the whole thing and not just be like another AD carry.
And while Fnatic would be unable to topple KOO Tigers in the semi-finals, they stood very tall in Brussels.
So I was really disappointed actually to see that we didn't win that. We just kind of dropped the ball, I feel like, after the quarterfinals.
Rekkles and Fnatic looked to the new year. A new team would rise up to conquer Europe in the form of G2 esports, and a reign of dominance lived under G2. I remember Rekkles playing in nearly every single third place match, and winning nearly every single third place match, and watching every single G2 final from the road shows from all around Europe.
Just being here feels like it's too much almost, you know. So many people supporting us, supporting me. And not being able to play tomorrow, I think that's what hurts me the most. I really wish that I was able to play tomorrow, but the fact that we're not able to play tomorrow is just hurting me so much.
The 2018 version of Fnatic was the most radically different one that Rekkles had ever taken part in. I mean, spring 2018, Fnatic had a bone to pick with G2, and Fnatic messed G2 up.
Splashes away defensive. Rekkles gets him. Turns on the Electors. That's a double. He's not done yet. As
He's going for the penta.
Spring split MVP. Trying to find more. Doesn't want to go toe to toe. Shots back and forward. The defense
got to kill him. That's the penta.
Going forward. The quadra. The penta kill for Rekkles.
And it was very, very clear that this team and every member on it was making a statement. MSI that year was being hosted in Europe. And while Rekkles was able to hold his own, they crashed out against RNG. It simply wasn't enough of a performance to satiate Rekkles' desire to win. Fnatic went on to win the summer final and qualify for the World Championship. There was hope and optimism that this Fnatic roster could make a really impressive run. Fnatic made finals. I wanted Fnatic to win so badly. I wanted Europe to have the title again. And I was heartbroken at the performance that Fnatic showed against IG. Those players were better than they showed.
Pretty sad to sit there and play those games out because I knew my family was there. I knew there were like 40,000 people in the stadium and probably millions online that were watching and hoping that we'd do something, you know, and we didn't do anything. Here we got sort of satisfied after we beat EDG in the quarterfinals. Maybe we just thought, you know, this is enough already. The teams that come from the Eastern regions, I feel like they go into the tournament thinking that if you don't win, you're a failure. But from the Western regions, it's kind of like okay to just get out of groups or okay to lose in the quarterfinals or semifinals or in the finals. But I really want to change this mindset, and I really regret not changing this mindset for 2015 and 2018 because I thought we had it in us and just honestly needed a better mindset. Go into the games like it was all or nothing.
When I think of Rekkles' career as a whole, I think you can see a player who has truly developed and grown up from being a child wonder kid to now a mature leader and respected and feared opponent.
Deep buying a little bit more time, but he's just instantly deleted. Roxy bringing multiple numbers back, probably trying to find anything. Sekko's in the middle of the team, but he's just going to get taken out. Triple for Rekkles. He wants a little bit more. Can he get anything else in the exchange? The Quadra. I cannot believe it. The pentakill for Rekkles. He is back.
This AD carry versus AD carry and Kobe is feeling himself. Rekkles says not today.
I just want to win Worlds, honestly, at this point, so that I can say in a couple of years when I'm done with this entire thing that I started playing the game because I wanted to be the best at it. I played the game for 8 years, I became the best at it, and then I left a strong and solid legacy behind. I wanted to be the best at League of Legends, and I feel like I haven't really preached that yet. Winning Worlds is everything to me.